Hello everyone, I am Sai Tech and welcome back to my channel Sai Tech. In today's we'll try to do the speed test on the Realme Xon Max while transferring the data from hard disk to the phone and from phone to the hard disk. So this is a question which was asked by one of my subscribers, asking me to make a video on this particular topic for a very long time. As you can see, friend, this is a request using the data transfer using the hard disk. Particularly, it did mention the hard disk, so that is the reason I'm trying to use the my 5 TB Type C hard disk, friend. So which is a Type C to Type C, as you can see here. So you don't need to have any kind of adapters as well. From Type C to Type C directly you can connect to the mobile phone, and let's see whether the phone will be able to detect the 5 TB hard disk WD elements or not. That's another real interesting thing. If the 5 TB is working, then definitely you don't need to worry about 2 TB and 1 TB storage devices. That should not be a problem for the phone. But let's see what will be the transfer speeds, how much time it takes to transfer. So I'll try to use a 1 GB as a sample to copy and paste it from phone to hard disk and hard disk to phone. I'll try to calculate how much time it's taking to copy as well. So let's see friends, what will be the result. I'll be able to grab the cable and connect to the phone. So right now it's connected to the smartphone. As you can see, as soon as it's connected, it will detect in the file manager. So what I did was I did download the CX file manager. The reason why I download the CX file manager is that in this file manager you can see the real-time data transfer speeds. That is the main thing I require to see the data transfer speeds. So I can even use a default file manager as well. There is nothing wrong with the default file manager. So just for the seeing the data transfer rates, I thought of using this file manager application. Here is the Android. As you can see, friends, right now it detected the 5 TB. So as you can clearly see on the top, you can see the 5 TB one as well, as you can clearly see here, friends. So now let me try to copy 1 GB file, so which is a 1 GB video I'm trying to copy. So copy, and I'm trying to go back, and this is the main phone storage. I'm trying to paste in the phone storage. Let me try to paste in the documents. I'm trying to paste it. So from phone I'm trying to copy into the, from hard disk I'm copying into the phone. As you can see, friends, the data transfer speeds are close to 40 Mbps right now I'm getting. I can do the speed test comparison between the iQOO 7 and this phone as well by using the same type of method side by side. So right now the speeds are up to 33 Mbps, not much. But let's see how much time it takes to completely copy 1 GB from hard disk to the mobile phone. You can see the light is also blinking in the hard disk. So right now for 1 GB of file, it took about 30 seconds of time. As you can see, friends, overall it took about 30 seconds of time to copy the file from hard disk to the mobile phone. 30 seconds. So this is what I require. So let's copy the same file. Let me to copy, and I'm trying to go back, and I'm copying in the hard disk. In the hard disk, let me to copy in the music. Let's see how much time it takes. So usually what happens is that if you try to copy from the phone to the hard disk, what happens sometimes in this application, it will try to show us high speeds. Let me to paste it. As you can see right now, you can see the high speeds, but that's not the usual speeds. So try to concentrate on the time, how much time it's taking. So that is a thing which we need to check on. And one more thing, the Realme Xon Max has got the USB Type C 2.0 port. So which is a 2.0 port, which is really annoying. So whereas the OnePlus mobile phones, they do have the USB 3.0 port, which is really good in the data transfer rates. So it took about 25 seconds. So in the OnePlus mobile phones with the USB Type C 3.1, so it can happen within 5 seconds. 5 seconds the data can completely transfer, but in this phone it took about 30 seconds of complete process to be done. So there is nothing to do with the file manager what I'm trying to use. So let me try to use the default file manager as well, in case if you want to check for the double check. So let me try to use a default file manager. So here's a OTG which is connected, which is a 5 TB. Let me try to select the same file. I'm trying to copy, and I'm trying to go back to the phone storage, and I'm trying to paste in other folder, which is a movies folder. So let me try to calculate the time, how much time it takes to copy that 1 GB of file. That is the reason I got the stopwatch right now ready. Let me try to start at same time. So I started at same time. Let's see, friends, how much time it will be taking by using the default file manager instead of using the third-party file manager application. How much difference can it make? So here you cannot see the speeds. That is the reason, as I said, I decided to use that file manager application. So but here let's see how much time this file manager gonna take. As you can see, friends, it took about 23 seconds of time if you're trying to use a default file manager. 23 seconds of time. Let me try to copy the same file. I'm trying to copy from phone to the hard disk. So from phone to the hard disk I'm trying to copy it. As you can see, friends, clearly, let me try to paste in the notification folder. Let me reset and do it at the same time. So from phone I'm trying to copy into the hard disk. So let's see how much time it takes. So just to see the speeds only, I did use other applications, so I thought of just mentioning that one before itself. So right now we'll get to know, friends, in this copying section. So from phone I'm trying to copy into the hard disk. So let's see now how much time it takes. So it is taking slightly more than usual. As I said, as you can see, it's taking close to, I think, 30 seconds of time. So for 1 GB of file exactly, so 34 seconds, you can see, friends, 34 seconds it took for the 1 GB file to copy from phone to the hard disk. So this much of time it has been taken in this Realme X1 Max device. So in case if you have any other queries, so make sure to comment below, friends. Definitely do feel to comment below. I'll try to do the side by side comparison with the other smartphones as well. In case if you want me to do that kind of comparison, definitely I can do that for you all. So thank you for watching, and immediately after the use, try to click on this button, tap to remove USB safely, as you can see, then only try to remove the hard disk. So otherwise it will definitely corrupt the data, friends. So try to follow the same procedure. And in case if the phone doesn't detect any kind of hard disk, no problem, try to go to the settings and go to the additional settings option. So there's an option which is called the OTG connection. So every time by default this OTG connection will be disabled, as you can see here. So you need to enable that option before connecting any kind of pen drives or hard disk. So if you want any kind of data transfer rates by the pen drive or any kind of SSD, so make sure to comment below. I'll try to do that kind of videos as well by transferring using the pen drive and other type of hard disk if necessary. So thank you for watching this video, friends, and here are the quick results. Overall, the Type-C 2.0 USB port is causing really slow transfer rates between the phone and the hard disk. And the speeds we got about only 35 Mbps and 33 Mbps, which is same as the iQOO 7 and the Mi11X smartphones as well. So thank you for watching, and see you in the next video, friends. And don't forget to check the links in the description for live wallpapers what I'm using, and make sure to check the epic comparison videos on the battery draining test which I did yesterday. So epic comparison videos, try to check the playlist for more details. So see you in the next video, friends. Until then, stay tuned. Bye.